ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Bantikow, where very little's happened since you left. I just stopped with recording, so that I didn't have to fluff about finding where I stopped one episode and started the other. And that's why I do that. It's just an easier thing for me. Plus it saves me a little fluff about Vegas, trying to fix things too much, because Vegas doesn't like me. It crashes sometimes if I do mess about too much. That's why you don't get very many fancy editing videos. In the last episode, we started off field 18. Now we're going around for the second round, so this could be another episode where I just go around in one really big circle. No, it won't, because I have to empty the trailer. Now this is being recorded directly after the previous episode, which went live 2 days ago on Bantikow. So I haven't installed the lanes mod, or whatever it's called, where it basically draws tram tracks. Well, instead of the tire tracks just showing up on the field like this, what that mod does, and you probably, hopefully, if I remember, you'll have seen it by now. What it does is actually, once the field has been seeded, if you drive on it at all without having it being harvested in front of where you're driving, or cultivated in front of where you've been driving, which I don't understand why you cultivate an already seeded field unless you're using unless you're using green manure, in which case you shouldn't be growing crops for that. You should be growing alfalfa or clover. It's just an opinion. What it does, it actually destroys the crops and cultivates the ground. There was a similar thank you pop-up that made noise. There was a similar mod in 2013 that, well, it was a script on tractors, the lanes specialization, and everybody called it wither wheels. Okay. What that did was it just destroyed the crop. It did not cultivate. Basically, it was a kind of if I remember right, it only worked if the crop was fully grown and it acted like a harvester, where it just destroyed the crop and didn't do anything else. The lanes mod for 2015 actually cultivates the ground, so that could be an interesting prospect for me screwing up and going into a field somehow. And especially me doing manual harvesting, because if you haven't noticed, I do have a habit of not paying attention to how full the harvester is and driving straight into some crops. So I'm going to be losing crop like that. It's a challenge for me. It's going to be testing my driving. So we're at 45,000 euros. We're going to get about 50 or 60,000 euros total once we have the field foraged out. I'm going to do that off screen as well. There's probably going to be another episode where I'm harvesting here, because I don't have unlimited free time, and there are a few other games that I play, so that, I don't spend all of my time on FS15. Watching all is, you guys will probably like it over this series where I'm literally harvesting for days, for hours and hours and hours. Don't spend all my time on this game. I have started playing Final Fantasy 13. I had started playing it before on Xbox, but I actually got the PC version during I think it was the Christmas sale, and I've started playing that, and it's just really, really good. I don't like, and this is why I stopped playing it on Xbox actually. I don't like how the first couple of hours of the game are just one, dang it! This is what I meant about me not paying attention and just powering into the crops. The first couple of hours of Final Fantasy 13 is just the tutorial. It's one really, really long tutorial, and oh my god, the grind just to get through that tutorial is immense. I also play a bit of Star Trek Online, because Star Trek. I've got a new character on that. The name is Lassify, because it's my secret super secret Romulan character. Although if ever you see somebody driving around or flying around, if you do play Star Trek Online, and you see somebody flying around in a small shuttlecraft called Frederick, that's probably me, especially if it's a Romulan shuttlecraft, because my new character is a Romulan, and he has city names for his ships. I can't quite remember. I can't remember what I've called the new ship that I got. Oh, I remember now. If you see the RRW Cattle Bruiser, that's probably also me. If I've taken one of my old ships out for a spin, they are the Rowboat and Speedboat. I call ships funny names, okay? It's my outlet. My Romulan character doesn't actually look too weird, which is kind of amazing. Because he's not a Seeb, essentially. Seeb is essentially my outlet for my madness. Because, as my friend who I play these MMOs with will tell you, the many iterations of Seeb are terrifying. Every one of them. I made one in Arcade, I think it was. Come on, to say it was Arcade. Could have been Aeon. That was as big as the game would allow, literally as tall as the game would allow, and had a big afro just because afro. Yeah. I do absolutely crazy things when I'm in character creation. I just realised that's probably why I like playing Saints Row so much. There was a period where I was considering speedrunning Saints Row the 3rd, but between my internet being terrible and me not being able to stream it, which is kind of necessary for speedruns, especially where you're trying to set the world record. Saints Row the 3rd is not a very widely speedrun game, so I honestly I thought there was a chance of me getting a world record there. Not being able to stream it kind of means because I play on PC, not being able to stream means I cannot submit any speedruns of anything. Unless it's like Minecraft speedruns and speed challenges. I know Lorgon 111 runs Minecraft Bingo, where he's got I think it's the weekly seed challenge where you speed run it and essentially upload a video to YouTube or something. I don't know how that runs, but you speed run it and fastest time at the end of the week wins, which is really just an awesome new way to play Minecraft in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of the idea of it, but I think it's an interesting new way to play Minecraft. I hate this word, but it's emergent gameplay, which it's a word that's so overused. Like, oh, it's emergent gameplay. It's really not, because you give the players control. It's just like, oh, it's emergent because the AI is reasonably good. Good for you. Good for you. Now look at Just Cause 2. Look at what happens with the AI there. Look at your game. Just Cause 2's AI is probably better. Unless your game is Red Faction Guerrilla, because that has truly emergent gameplay as well. And in my opinion, emergent gameplay is where the game actually creates what would normally be, scripted cutscenes and scripted events, where that happens naturally, like in Red Faction Guerrilla, which is I've been playing that a bit as well. If you just start destroying things, the EDF, the bad guys, will show up, and the AI is programmed so that they will do their damnedest to kill you. So they'll just start pulling up in vehicles everywhere, and you can decide to have a car chase with them where they'll wipe out just random innocent civilians because they're crazy, or you can start a battle, and occasionally you'll get allies, NPC allies that'll show up. Which, you know, that's good AI design, where it's just like, okay, I'm in trouble now because I've done something silly, and oh dear, all the AIs showed up, and now it's gone crazy. And yes, random explosions are had because the AI does miss and hit explosive barrels, or intentionally hits them. I'm yet to decide which. But yeah, I don't normally like shooters all that much, games with guns. But Red Faction Guerrilla's got I've got a bit of a soft spot for it. Same as Grand Theft Auto, because well, Grand Theft Auto just lets me take out all my anger on reasonably real-looking people. I do have GTA. I will be getting GTA 5. I have unintentionally decided. Tired Dave. Not even kidding. No, absolutely not kidding. I decided during the week, one night, that I would pre-order GTA 5. I was really, really tired at the time, and when I get tired, it's like I'm drunk, because I can't remember things that I do when I'm tired, and I do really, really, really stupid things. Like spend €60 on a digital pre-order of a game. Now the bright side is, I'm gonna have a crap ton of money in GTA 5 because I've pre-ordered. Because I think it's something like 800,000 in single player you get, and another 500,000 in GTA Online you get just for pre-ordering, which is silly. It's not quite pay to win, but it's, my god, it's pre-order to advance quite significantly. And I will be playing GTA Online, more than likely. If my internet connection can handle it, if my computer can handle GTA 5, I will be playing GTA Online. And assuming it's got like cloud servers and stuff that are free, I will start a crew or something, and you guys can play with me, because I can't afford a farm sim server. Sorry. If and when I can, I will be getting one though. And well, I'll be getting possibly more than one. I'll be getting one for a multiplayer. And these are my plans. These are actually genuinely my plans for the future of the channel. If I can get the money together, and if the channel can bring in, which is why I'm monetizing the videos. I want the channel to be funding itself essentially, and I'd like to be able to have a farm sim server running, so that I can do this is kind of what I'd love to be able to do, so that I can do an LP where I get, you know, 2 or 3 of you guys in, and we play with just the default equipment, just the stock equipment on your home, or just at a map that I choose, or only you guys choose, or you know, I choose like 3 maps, and you guys choose one of them, and we'll get together on that map and play together, and I'll have a TeamSpeak server or something, so that you guys can actually play an active part in the video. That's kind of the end goal for what I'm doing here, is I want that's why I have at the moment the series that has all the rules, the older series. That's actually me trying to give you guys control of the channel as much as I can. Obviously the last word on, the final word on things that go on the channel is down to me, and that's by design. I'm giving you guys kind of an executive producer kind of a role. I have the final say, because it's my YouTube channel and I don't want to get banned from YouTube. But you guys do have some creative control, and I'd love you guys to have input on what goes into the channel. So give your ideas on what I can do, even games. If you guys want me to play Euro Truck, yeah, I can. I've even got a modded save game running on Euro Truck at the moment, just kind of to test its ability, and it does work somehow. The mods, I've got more mods than I have RAM, but it works. So yeah, if you guys want to see Euro Truck, let me know, and it'll go on the channel. If you guys want to see Minecraft, I can put that up. What's over here? I've got F1 2013, don't really want to play that. I'm just looking at my Steam list. On one side, Half-Life, I could play that. Farming Giant, I could in theory play, but I think that's a bit of a buggy mess as well. If I remember right, it's published by UIG. I'd prefer kind of to keep the channel PG if I can. I think it's PG-13, as I do occasionally slip a swearing because I'm stupid. I think that's how PG-13 works in America. I don't know. Americans, aid me in my time of need. Yeah, I probably won't be playing any shooters. GTA probably won't go on the channel, I'm afraid. And if it does, I will be more than likely, I will probably edit it quite heavily. Number one, so that it fits YouTube's guidelines, because I know there is boobs in GTA, and I don't want to get banned for having to boobs on my channel. And number two, because I don't want to be having too much swearing on the channel as well. But I won't be doing the storyline on the channel. I won't be recording me playing the storyline, because that's something that I want to experience myself without recording. I know NerdCube did something similar. He actually made a big backlog of videos so it could take 2 or 3 days and just play all of the GTA 5 when it released on Xbox. I think it was it PS3 he got it on, or Xbox 360? I think it was PS3, and he has the PS4 version now as well for GTA Online, so that you can do heists. Honest to God, I've watched a lot of GTA 5 videos. It's almost entirely been online. I think I've seen one mission, but that was completely out of context. There's a mission where, for some reason, you're chasing a guy down, you're driving a truck. Don't understand that. Can't wait to find out why that's happening. I'm going to enjoy finding that out. Don't know the story. I think in the end you have to choose something about 3 characters. I don't know. I know a bit about the characters whose names I've conveniently forgotten at this point, so I can improve it. But I've seen enough to know that it's a game and that I would like to play the game. And Farm Sim is being derpy. Good. But yeah, that's kind of things that I know about GTA 5. I do like this Ursus. I think it fits nicely on this map because it is a Polish tracker. And as far as I know, this map is set in Poland, or at kind of most westerly East Germany. I'm led to believe this is a Polish map, though, from the name and kind of the look of it. Let's get this barely dropped off. That's one. It's both of them unloading at the same time. Look at how pretty that is. So let's get going again. Let's get back down to field 18. And in fact, I don't think we've got the time to get down to field 18 again, because I'm just looking at the time. We're almost at 20 minutes. So I think it's about time that I said I have been around all day you've been watching Farming Simulator 15, Hardcore and Bantikow. If you want any serious rules, like serious rules such as I have to cultivate fields before I see them, something like that, where it's just an added step. Nothing like, oh, you have to carry the harvesters around on lowboys and use the header trailers, because the header trailers are useless and buggy and messy and horrible. If you'd like rules like that, serious rules where it's kind of adding realism, not just making the game more difficult for me. The low loader thing I can kind of abide by, but the issue is the header trailers are buggy as hell and messy. I'm not going to use only round bales because I'm going to be using big maps for this style of play. But yeah, rules like that, I have to produce all the seeds that I use. That's a kind of an okay one. Or I'm not allowed to produce seeds. Serious rules that would add to realism or just add a bit of extra challenge, but nothing that's going to cause me to instantly die, like taking out a load. Or I don't know. Just any suggestions for anything I can do to add challenge to this style of LP where I'm doing a hardcore map. Please leave a suggestion down below. Leave your comments down below as well. Hit that like button, and if you've got Thor's Hammer Beyond there for some reason, use that to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Because, well, it lets me know that people are enjoying the videos I'm putting up. I know you guys watching the videos means that you like it, or at least I hope it does. But the only way I know if you like videos is if you hit the like button, or if you subscribe, or if you tell me in the comments that, hey, really like this video, more of this please. So I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode I have no idea what's going to happen because I'm going to be doing some off-screen stuff in the meantime. Probably I'll be harvesting again because this field is going to take quite a while. It is, again, a big field. I will have the lanes mod installed by the next episode because I'm done recording for the day now. I'm not recording tomorrow, but I don't know. Tuesday for me. I know it's pretty obvious what Tuesday is. Today is the 15th and it's a Sunday. Tuesday is St. Patrick's Day. In Ireland that is a public holiday. So I will probably take the day off recording on Tuesday. So yeah. I'm getting Thursday's video done. I want to take St. Patrick's Day off so that I can just chill out and play some games and not get drunk because I don't drink. Actually, I haven't actually drank alcohol since New Year's Day. Just don't enjoy drinking because when I drink normally I end up getting ridiculously drunk and hangover's not worth it. Unless I'm at a music festival, in which case, yay, 3-day hangover afterwards. And sleeping for an entire day. So I think I'm going to leave it here. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.